Salam and hi everyone. My team and I are from University Science of Malaysia. Before we start our presentation for our assignment course called JUE100 Preparatory English, I would like to introduce myself, Siti Norhafizah JM, also my amazing teammate which is Rohaizat, Muhamad Syamil, Muhammad Akram, Muhd Adzha, and Raimi Afiq. Do you think traveling is the most effective way to build your energy and distress yourself from all the mess? If you think so, then give me a high five. Everyone have their own traveling experience, including me. I think traveling is a great way to pass a stressful moment, distress yourself from all the mess, also boost your energy, and lastly, adjust your focus back to the actual places. Furthermore, we can improve our mental health, also our communication skill with new outcomers. We can explore to a new beautiful places or previous favorite places that we have been visited before. For instance, we can widen our perspective of this beautiful world, getting knowledge about other unique cultures, tradition, their local food, and a local symbolism in craft of every places that we have been visited. As we all know, for an example, the famous eagle symbolizes the island of Langkawi. The maple leaf is national symbol of Canada. The wawulan or mooncake symbolizes the state of Kelantan, and the Arakan nut palm symbolizes the state of Pulau Pinang. At this time, I would like to have my teammate to speak and finish up by saying thank you for your support and attention.
Thank you, Ms. Fiza. My name is Muhammad Rohaizat JM. Traveling is a very interesting activities. My most memorable experience was in 2018 when I attend a conference in Lombok, Indonesia. Lombok is an island located at the province of West Nusa Tenggara, Indonesia. Lombok is also a tourist destination comparable to Bali. Lombok has beautiful islands and beaches. In fact, another attraction in Lombok is Mount Rinjani. Knowing how beautiful and unique Lombok is, I decided to take my family there. I attend a conference organized by Universitas Hasanuddin Makassar on 27 to 29 July 2018 and stay at the Jayakarta Lombok Beach Resort and Spa. In 28 July, in the early morning, when I was getting ready to attend the conference, suddenly turned into panic when I feel shaking and accompanied by a loud rumbling noise. I keep waking up my family and rush out of the room to save our family. Apparently, an earthquake measuring 6.2 magnitude hit at this island. Fortunately, there were no collapsed building or accidents at the hotel, and no participants were injured. But I feel unsafe during my stay in Lombok due to the checking still happening at every hour. I tried to book a return ticket in advance. However, all flights out of Lombok were sold out. So we need to stay at Lombok for the 5 days according to the original schedules because of the flight were full. After 5 days in Lombok, we are safely returned to Malaysia. This is my most memorable and challenging experience during my travel to Lombok. Maybe my friends have an interesting experience to share. Thank you.
Thank you to Encik Rohaizat. Okay, my name is Muhammad Adzha bin Murad. I would like to share about my experience about about my experience at Pulau Tinggi, Mersing. I go this trip with my friend and wife. So we take about less than 2 weeks to plan this trip. Alright, I have noticed that everyone loves beach because somehow the ocean makes you feel calm and peace. So I guess it can be categorized as a good therapy. For some reasons, Pulau Tinggi has a very low exposure compared to its neighbor. I think Pulau Rawa. Yes, yes, Pulau Rawa. We had very low expectation, really very low, but we gave it a chance. Our vacation is on October 2021, where that time the weather just nice, perfect for sunbathing, island hopping, snorkeling, and picnic. For your information, we just booked a day trip package and we stay at Penyambung Beach Resort. Yes, Penyambung Beach Resort, where took about 10 minutes to JT Mersing. The beach at Pulau Tinggi are amazing. I mean, you can walk up to 1 kilometer when it's low tide, surrounded with fish and coral. So I can tell that it's perfect for every traveler. The distance between the distance between island during island hopping is pretty much close to one another. The boatman is just kind enough to drop the non-divers to enjoy the beach during island hopping, so that you can still experience the beauty even though you are not a divers or not used to snorkeling. Our vacation 3 days 2 nights, and we very enjoy our trip. So get I can tell that that trip give me new experience and perfect and sweet memories with my friends and wife. Thank you.
Thank you, Azhar, for sharing your interesting traveling experience. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I am Muhammad Akram bin Kamal. For me, traveling is a type of activity that everyone would like it. With traveling, we will get to release the stress and make us forget for a moment from the problem we face. After a few years, we fight with pandemic COVID-19 and the tourism sector in Malaysia has reopened. It is the perfect time to travel to release stress. So, I took this opportunity to travel to Semporna, Sabah. I went there about 2 days and 1 night. For your information, Semporna has many beautiful islands such as Matabuan Island, Sipadan Island, and Mataking Island. The first place I visited was Museum Tun Sakaran. The museum has several exhibits on culture and historical artifacts of the Semporna community. Indirectly, by visiting the museum, I was able to learn and know new knowledge a little bit about the history and culture of the Semporna community. After that, I took a boat from Semporna to Mataking Island and checked in at the Reef Dive Resort. On the evening, I just relaxed while enjoying the sunset. The next day, I start my activity with climbing to the top of Mohd Island. Total climbing distance is around 700 meters. Along the way of climbing was filled with green plant and the beauty of flora and fauna. Arriving at the top, we can see the blueness of the sea and the panoramic view of the World Marine Park. I am speechless and for a moment see the view and feel very calm, enjoying the breathtaking view from the top of Mohd Island. The last activity I do on this travel was snorkeling at Matabua and Sibuan Island. This is my favorite and the best activity that I do. The seawater was clear that it can see marine life and the beautiful coral. The best part when I snorkeling was swim alongside the sea turtle. It was very valuable experience in my life. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you to the Mr. Akram for the great experience that we all had. Okay, next my name is Raimi Afiq JG. I will share to you all about my experience. Go to the Perhentian Island, which is not far from my house, and it take around 1 hour to go to the jetty. Okay, I go to the Perhentian Island for 1 day as a day trip. Okay, before we go to the Perhentian Island, we must take a speedboat to go to the jetty, and it's take around 30 minutes to go to the jetty. And after we arrive at the Perhentian Island, I joined the activity that's called island hopping. We go around the Perhentian Island, which is that have two island that's called Perhentian Besar and Perhentian Kecil. Perhentian Kecil is more to the villages and village at there, and Perhentian Besar is more to the activity for holiday. Okay, after I go to the island hopping, I join the trip of snorkeling. The trip brings us to the 5 favorite spot, and the most spot that I remember is Turtle Point. At there we can see the turtle in front of us. We can touch the turtle physically, and we can take a picture with the turtle. The second things that I never forget is at the shark point. It sound like dangerous because it's a shark and the type of the shark at there is a black tip shark, which is not too dangerous. It's only for the shark that we can play together. We can see the shark in front of us. We can play with the shark at there. At the evening, we go after do all the activities at there. We prepare to go home to the jetty back before the evening, before the sunset. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening. Thank you to Encik Raimi. I am Muhamad Syamil bin Muhammad and today I want to share my story experience to you all about my travel experience with my wife. Okay, actually my travel place is same like Encik Akram. Okay, it was my first time that I traveled with my wife, so I chose Sempurna Sabah for 5 days and 4 nights. As we know, Sempurna Sabah have so many beautiful islands and the blue ocean. My wife is very excited and she did their own tentative plan before we went to Sempurna Sabah, which is very good for travel because it will never miss our activity and the place that we went to go. I think 5 days was not enough to explore around Sempurna town and their island. Okay, first day we took a Asia flight from KLIA 2 and touched down at Tawau Airport around 2 hours and 45 minutes. The distance from Tawau Airport to Sempurna Sabah, we estimate around 90 kilometer and each took 1 hours and 30 minutes to arrive at Sempurna town. The journey is feels so sleepy without building or any house on the road. I only saw the palm tree plantation. There was only one full station at this place, what we call is Balong town, until we arrive Sempurna town. I checked in the hotel to get rest for one night. We started the activity on the next day. On the next day, we wake up very early. For your information, guys, Sabah, it was 1 hour earlier than Peninsular Malaysia. I saw sunrise at 5 o'clock in the morning at 5 o'clock. At 8 a.m. we took the boat to go island hopping to Bohe Dulang Island, Mantabuan and Sibuan Island. Our first trip we went to Bohe Dulang Island for hiking 700 meter. Bohe Dulang is the second largest island among the Tun Sakaran Marine Park. The name Muhd Adzha Island came from Bajau language. Okay, actually Bajau is the one type of the race at Sempurna Sabah. And basically mean Bohe is water and Dulang is a pools. There is a story behind this unique island. And the next second island was Mantabuan Island. We just went for having meals that agent board. The agent board was provide meal lunch for us. We also joined the snorkeling after the lunch at Mantabuan Island, and the view underwater very nice and beautiful coral, but the fish not so much like Sipadan Island. Next island we went to Sibuan Island on the same day for took our selfie, our photo and record our video moments. There was a bunch of people was sold the coconut drink just RM 5 ringgit only. At the 5 p.m. we all done visit 3 island and we are feel so very tired, and then we check in to Crystal Resort for one night. And the next day after check out the Crystal Resort, we go to the next island hopping, which was Mabul Island and Kapalai Island. At the Mabul Island we went to Water Bungalow Resort. We just visit there. We just visit their island park. Their park is very beautiful. For we took a selfie and record our video moment at the Mabul Island. At the Mabul Island there are so many Bajau kids swimming, singing and selling the fresh fish and seafood on their sampan or their boat. After the Mabul Island we go to Kapala Island and doing snorkeling, doing our activity like snorkeling and take the picture at Kapalai Resort, around Kapalai Resort. For your information, Kapala Resort is the top one resort at Sempurna Sabah. The view is very nice and exclusive. While snorkeling, we have chance to take the picture and video underwater view using our handphone and waterproof cover to protect our phone. At 5 p.m. we have done our activity and go back to Sempurna town. My wife and I was checked in hotel for one night, and we will took flight tomorrow morning from Tawau to KLIA 2. Okay, what can I say? Travel can help your brain function better and boost creativity. Immersing yourself in new culture increase your mind ability to move between different ideas. That's all about my experience traveling to Sempurna Sabah. Okay, to conclude, traveling is the perfect entertainment for a person of any age. On the one hand, it may help people to form a better understanding of themselves, their belief and their life. On the other, it also provide people with a better understanding of the world they live in. Even if it's beyond their immediate environment, moreover, it may even help a person to feel connected to the many people living in the world. Okay, that's all. Thank you.